When fans think of the first Jordan 1 sneakers, they think of the band colorway, also known as bread or black and red. They're called the band because Jordan was fined $5,000 per game when he wore them, since they broke league uniform rules. It's true that Jordan wore black and red sneakers, and also that NBA Commissioner Russ Granick sent a Nike letter about the shoes, but the rest is a legend, and as far as anyone could tell. The shoes in question were airships, and he wore them only once on October 18, 1984, before the season officially began. The letter was a warning, not a levy of a fine. Nike drove a hard bargain, going so far as to ask his parents to drag him to Nike's campus in Oregon. The pitch from Nike was comprehensive. They were going to create a whole brand around Jordan, push him forward as the face for the brand, and make his wildest dreams come true. But Jordan wasn't convinced. Nike's soles were too thick. He couldn't feel the court under his feet. Nike capitulated on that point. It was an easy change, so they made it. So then, and the Air Jordan 1s was born.
Of course, there was a lot of impacts that the Jordan shoes has on many things, such as the formation of representation of heroes like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird collaborating on a commercial for Converse, and the cultural impacts such as the street fashion and the rise of sneakerheads. The term sneakerhead isn't necessarily a popular one, but most are aware of the phenomenon, even if not by name. Sneakerheads are people who are a fan of and collect sneakers. When Air Jordans hit the market, there were sneaker fans already, even ones who specifically wanted basketball shoes. But the movement ignited with Jordan shoes and received a yearly boost when Nike released a new pair of sneakers. Along with this, many sneakerheads view their hobby as a means of preserving history. After all, every shoe represents a moment in Jordan's career, from his introduction to the Bulls to the iconic moment he shattered the backboard during an Italian exhibition match. And in a sense, capturing moments of his history captures the history of the game and our culture as a whole. Because of Michael Jordan, the shoes became very popular. Not only was it the fact that the shoes represented a celebrity, but the quality of shoe was actually very helpful to play the sport, which is basketball. Because there were a limited supply of the shoes, the demand would rise, thus the price would also rise. The expense of Jordans, which has a lot of factors, which is presented in popularity, the shoe that the celebrity is worn by, the quality of the shoe, which is obviously for basketball, or what it is meant to be for, advertisements and campaigning, and also the limited supply for each shoe, which is the range of cost of $49.98 to $10,300.
So now that we know just how expensive Jordan shoes actually are, throughout this whole presentation we really wanted to see whether people would even consider buying these shoes. So we conducted a survey to ages 11 through 20 who knew about the topic, at least somewhat, and we asked them questions as you see on here in the screen, which I think you'll find very interesting. Personally, I was very surprised to see how much one person would spend on a pair of shoes, but it really makes you think how much these shoes caused this whole cultural phenomenon through our generation, and it really makes you think, how much are you paying for your shoes, and do you really think it's worth it? Do you really think the popularity is worth it?